Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, man, you guys know the deal on this channel. So about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narrative, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're going to talk about how LeBron James load managed last night in the Lakers and soft Luka and the Lakers needed 39 free throws to beat the lowly Pelicans without Zion Williamson last night. Because Zion Williamson plays one game and doesn't play another game, right? He can't play back-to-backs. He can't play consecutive games. I mean, he can't play 40, 50 freaking games of the season, Zion Williamson. But yet and still, the man's getting all this money, got shoe deals from Jordan Brand, all this crap, man. But Zion Williamson wasn't there, and the Lakers still needed 39 free throws to the New Orleans Pelicans 20 last night. That's what the Lakers needed to beat the Pelicans last night. And LeBron James sat out and saw Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves beat the New Orleans Pelicans. We're going to talk about it in this video, guys. Once again, the Lakers getting all the free throw help to beat one of the worst teams in the league, guys. I don't understand this stuff, man. We're going to talk about it in this video. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the state has been supporting my channel. Once again, you guys know I am truly, truly humbled by all support, guys. It really means a lot. Like I said, you guys come through the live streams. Like I said, I'm going to try to do live streams more often. At least maybe a couple times a week if I can, you know, depending on my life and the schedule. But I definitely want to do some more lives, like I said, and be more consistent with this stuff. So shout out to all you guys that came through on Saturday. Hope you guys had a great weekend, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So yes, guys, like I said, man, LeBron James load managed on the Lakers last night because LeBron James can't play back-to-backs, I guess they're saying now, right? They're going to keep LeBron James out of the back-to-backs. But we're going to do a separate video on LeBron James load managing and some other stuff based on LeBron James so far this season. And we're going to do a separate video on that because that needs a separate video. But in this video, the main focus that we want to talk about is, once again, the Lakers beating another crappy team. Again, the Lakers playing another crappy team. I mean, my God, guys. A lot of you guys have probably seen the Lakers schedule. Trash schedule. Again, right? Their schedule is really weak, man. It's weird stuff that we talk about with some of these teams. The back-to-backs, you know, the way that, like I tell you guys, sometimes if you look at the Lakers schedule over the last couple of years, what you've noticed, or maybe you didn't notice, but what I've noticed, and other people have pointed this out, is that oftentimes the Lakers will play a team, right, when that team is on the second down of a back-to-back or on the first half of a back-to-back. And the Lakers are getting that team well-rested, right? The Lakers are coming on 3 days rest, 2 days rest, and this team's coming in playing the Lakers on a second half of back-to-back or their third game in 3, you know what I'm saying, in 4 nights or whatever. A lot of times, if you look at the details, guys, this is what you'll see. Oftentimes, already so far this season, the Lakers have only played, what, 17 games, 18 games. I don't know what the Lakers have played so far this season, 16, 17 games, whatever it is. But a lot of their games so far, they're catching teams on the second half of back-to-back. All right? And that's what you have going on a lot of times for the Lakers, man. So they're getting looked out. We know about the free throws and the referee whistle, the fouls that are being called against the opponents. So all of this stuff, guys, these are all the things that we're talking about. These are all the benefits and advantages that LeBron James and his teams have had over the last several years since he's been in LA, especially. They've been really trying to carry this man in LA because LeBron James has been terrible in LA. They have to carry him with the fouls, the trades, the free agents, all of this stuff, the schedule, right? All this stuff is favorites. So we're going to talk about LeBron James in a separate video. But the Lakers continue to get a favorable schedule and continue to beat these crap teams, but they need help to get it. They need help. Like, they beat the Pelicans last night by, 13 points or 12 points, whatever it was. But then, like I said, when you think about how many free throws they got compared to the Pelicans, they were plus 19 at the free throw line. Plus 19. So the Lakers need a plus 19 to beat the Pelicans? I told you they needed a plus 22 to beat the Utah Jazz a couple nights ago. Every single season, it's the same thing, guys. The Lakers are plus 500. They're plus 400. They're plus 200. Whatever it is, I told you, they're already over a plus 100 this season. Right? They're like, what are they, plus 120 or something like that in the year? Whatever it is, at the free throw line. Like I told you, last night they shot 39 free throws. 39, guys. To the Pelicans 20. And once again, Luka Doncic out there flopping around, crying all over the court. Right? Austin Reeves doing the same thing. And combined, I wrote this down. Combined, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves combined for 26 free throw attempts last night, guys. 26. The entire Pelicans team shot 20. Their entire team got 20 attempts Just Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves alone combined for 26 attempts, man. This is insane. This is getting carried away, guys. We're getting way out of control with this stuff. I told you it's gone too far. Luka Doncic shot 14. Austin Reeves shot 12. Told you, Luka Doncic is leading the league this season, averaging about 13 free throws per game. So he was one above his average. And Austin Reeves averages about 9 per game. He shot 12, so he was 3 above his average last night. But this is the realm that they're always in. They're always in that 9 to 14, 9 to 15 free throw attempt range, just for those two guys alone. So combined, they outshot the Pelicans. This is a normal thing, guys, a normal occurrence for the Lakers, for Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves. Right? These guys are flopping at a high level. These guys are crying and moaning at a high level. They've taken a page from LeBron James' book. What do you see when you watch LeBron James play basketball? The shoulders shrug, the palms up, that stupid look on his face that you wanted to slap him in his mouth. Right? That's the same look you see from Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, guys. And once again, it gets highlighted more because you're on LeBron James' team now. So all this that the Luka Doncic was doing the Dallas Mavericks all these years is getting highlighted more because you're on TV more because you're on the LA team now. And you're LeBron James' teammate. So once again, you're always on TV. People are always talking about you. And now the referees are going to give you a little bit more. A little bit extra you're going to get. Austin Reeves. When you think about Austin Reeves and the way that he's, the preferential treatment that he's been given, right? A lot of these guys are getting all these free throws. Dude, you're not a star. You're not a superstar. But somehow you're getting superstar level treatment. You're getting more free throws than Larry Bird ever got in his career for a season. I mean, it's laughable, guys. You're not a superstar at Larry Bird's level, but here goes Austin Reeves, averaging almost 10 free throws per game. 10. He's nowhere like Larry Bird. He's nowhere a superstar. He's not even a star. He's not even an all-star. He's a regular guy. And yet it's still, this man is third in the league in free throw attempts? Getting superstar treatment because he plays with LeBron James, man. And it's more the same last night. So like I said, when you think about the game, Luka Doncic played 35 minutes last night, 0 fouls called against Luka Doncic. And the thing that bothers me about that is because Luka Doncic, every time this man gets touched, someone coughs on him, someone rubs against him, someone gets a bead of sweat on him, this man's disgusted. He's throwing his hands up like LeBron James. He's crying and yelling at the referees. I mean, I told you he's unwatchable. I will not watch the Lakers, guys. I won't watch any of these games. And I don't want to hear LeBron James fans coming up in my comments saying, yo, you didn't watch the games and you got something to say. I don't have to watch these games. I know what Luka Doncic is going to do. I don't care about the stats. It don't matter. The Lakers want to tell you who they beat. They didn't beat anybody. I could have told you the Lakers were going to win this game before the game started. Like I said, the Pelicans are one of the worst teams in the league, guys. I'm telling you, they're historically bad. They've lost multiple games so far this season, at least 3 games that I've looked into, by 30 or more points. By 30 or more. Zion Williamson's never on the court. Wasn't there last night. So really, what are we impressed about? The Lakers' schedule has been crap this season. I told you, you name me the best team the Lakers have beaten so far this season. Name the team they beat. The best team they beat. Who is it? The San Antonio Spurs. I think that's the best team they beat so far this season, guys. That's it. The San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs are a powerhouse. They're not a contender. They don't have 2 top 10 players on their team. They don't get 1 billion free throws per game like the Lakers do. And remember, the Lakers need a lot of free throws in that game to win. But that's the best team that they beat on paper. Who else have they beaten? They haven't beaten anybody. The Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm not impressed with that. The Memphis Grizzlies. Who have they beaten? I told you the one time that they played a powerhouse team, they played the Thunder, and they got destroyed by 29. 29 points. I mean, and I told you, the score wasn't even a true indicator of how bad the beatdown was. At one point, they were down by almost 40. Remember, it was like 80 to 39 and a half? Come on, man. That's a one really good team they played. They got destroyed. It wasn't like it was a close game or they lost because of XYZ. It came down to a last shot. They got manhandled 80 to 39 at halftime against OKC Thunder, guys. That's where the Lakers are. So think about it. LeBron James don't make them better, right? So you bring LeBron James back. He hurts your team. He makes you guys worse in certain aspects of the game. You think you have a chance now to beat OKC with LeBron James, who makes you worse? No, you got even less of a chance now. They're not going to beat the Rockets in a 7-game series. They're not going to beat the Nuggets in a 7-game series. They're not going to. So I'm not impressed with what the Lakers have done so far this season. I guess they're on a 7-game winning streak. Great for the Lakers. Like I said, who have they beat? Who have they even played? They're playing the Utah Jazz, the New Orleans Pelicans, the LA Clippers. Like I said, they're not playing anybody worth a damn. They haven't played the Denver Nuggets yet. I told you they haven't played the Detroit Pistons yet. They haven't played the New York Knicks yet. They haven't played the Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't believe yet. They haven't played a Toronto Raptors team that's been playing really good or a Miami Heat team that's been pretty hot at the start of the season. They haven't played any of these teams. So once again, I'm not impressed. They played the Golden State Warriors, I believe, to open the season and lost. And the Golden State Warriors, to me, are a second-tier team. So you haven't beat anybody this year. And even in the wins, the 7-game winning streak, what are they, 13, 14 wins, whatever they got this season, I believe they're second place in the Western Conference. They're still a plus 100 and whatever they are at the free throw line. And like I said, a lot of these games, they're plus 18. They're plus 22. I told you last night they were plus 19 at the free throw line against the Pelicans. Reeves, 1 foul in 40 minutes. So between Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, they combined for 75 minutes, and neither one of them, and 1 foul between them. 75 minutes between both of them, and they counted the amount, 1 foul called against both of them. Now, we know when LeBron James plays, you'll have all 3 of those guys on the court for over 100 minutes, and there'll be 1, 2, maybe 0 fouls called between all 3 of them. So last night, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, they combined for like 70 points or something like that, or 60 points, whatever it was, and they combined for 1 foul in 75 minutes on the court. Meanwhile, Austin Reeves is flopping all over the court, fouling guys left and right, like Elway shows you in the video footage, but there's nothing called against him. You know, Elway showed a play the other day where Austin Reeves flopped while he was fouling somebody. Like, and it's so funny to me that these guys are always flopping. It's become a thing. They don't even realize they're doing it now. They do it so much and so consistently that they flop without realizing it, guys. It's almost like an inborn act to them, right? It's like a natural, like, it's almost like a skill that they've honed. They just flop now all the time. So we've seen this. But there's 1 foul call between both. If you tell me Luka Doncic didn't foul anybody out there, he definitely fouled people out there, man. All right? You're telling me Austin Reeves didn't foul anybody out there? He absolutely fouled people out there. Only 1 time for Austin Reeves in 40 minutes of play. Meanwhile, this man went to the line 12 times. 12. So he got fouled a bunch of times. But Austin Reeves only fouled 1 person. Luka Doncic went to the free throw line 14 times. So he got fouled a bunch of times, right? At least 7 times he got fouled just off of those free throws. We know there were times he was fouled that he didn't get free throws in that game, right? Maybe the Lakers weren't over the bonus. Maybe it wasn't a shooting foul. So just 7 times that we can count, at least, that he went to the free throw, was fouled. But he didn't foul anybody last night, Luka Doncic. No one. And I want you guys to think about this now. All right, I wrote this down. The Lakers last night, in a full game, combined the entire team, guys, 14 fouls called against the Lakers. 14. I want you guys to understand something here. The Lakers are one of the worst defensive teams in the league, guys. They're middle of the road bottom. They're like 18th, 15th, whatever the hell there is in defense. They're not one of the top defensive. I told you, they're one of the worst rebounding teams. All right? So when you look at the Lakers and you see they're one of the best shooting teams in the league, they actually might be the best shooting team in the league. But then when you look and see, they don't get a lot of field goal attempts because they don't rebound well. Then you realize and you ask yourself, how are they winning all these games if they're not really getting as many shots up? Even though they're making shots, they're not getting a lot of shots up, and they're not rebounding shots to get those shots. They turn the ball over at a high level. If you look at them in the rankings of turnovers, they're one of the worst turnover teams in the league. They don't create a lot of steals. So how are they winning games? You know how they're winning games, guys? Because of the freaking free throws. That's why. Because they're getting a billion free throws. All right? The Lakers, guys, think about it. They got 14 fouls called against them last night. 14, guys. But somehow, some way, right? 14 fouls. All right? I want you to think about this now. Somehow, some way, the Pelicans got called for 27. So they got called for double the amount of fouls as the Lakers, even though they're one of the worst defensive teams. Not saying the Pelicans are good on defense because they're one of the worst teams overall. But the Lakers are on a top-notch defensive team. Because when you're a top-notch defensive team, then you're able to play defense, right? You're able to do things without fouling and causing fouls. That's what makes you an elite or great defensive team, a really good defensive team. You're able to play defense, slide your feet, right? And not create fouls, not cause fouls. That's what the great defensive teams are able to do, right? OKC Thunder, they don't have to foul you a lot. They play defense. The Lakers are not one of those teams. So why are they not causing fouls? Why are they not getting fouls called against them? Only 14 fouls in a full freaking game. 14 fouls? So once again, when we talk about how many fouls are getting called against you for an entire game, I mean, guys, how many fouls is that? I mean, think about it, 14 for the full game. It's not a lot of fouls called, guys. If you divide that up, right? It's just not, man. I don't even know, man. It's crazy, guys. I mean, it's like they're getting called for like 3 or 4 fouls a quarter. But then you got the Pelicans getting called for 27 fouls. 27 fouls. So this is why the Pelicans only shoot 20 free throws and the Lakers somehow shoot 39 based off of those 27 fouls that they were called for versus the Lakers 14, man. 14. And like I said, a lot of these fouls are called against the other team starters so they can put the starters in foul trouble. So they either take these guys out. Right? Think about it. They'll do 2 quick fouls on some of the starters. They got to sub the starters out in the first quarter of the game, first couple minutes of the game. This happens all the time for the Lakers, but you can't see that in the box score really. Right? When the fouls are occurring, Howe is putting these guys in the bonus early, making them have to get subbed out, so the Lakers are playing against second string guys. But they're not fouls. They're not legit fouls. We've seen the video footage here. And the Lakers continue to get this benefit. Luka Doncic continues to get this benefit. Soft-ass Luka Doncic. And last night, he went nose-to-nose with this dude. Damn it, I can't remember the guy's name. I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember the kid's name. It's a young kid on the Pelicans, right? Can't remember his name, man. Forgive me for forgetting his name, guys. But Luka Doncic went nose-to-nose with this cat, right? And he was upset because Luka Doncic got fouled, right? Of course he got fouled. No foul. He gets called, the whistle blows. And Luka Doncic kept driving to the hole. And he was like he was going to just shoot the layup anyway after the whistle. It wasn't going to be an N1. The whistle came early and Luka Doncic just continued on. And this kid came and jumped up to challenge Luka Doncic. He hit Luka Doncic in the arm. And then Luka Doncic flopped right a little bit and then went into the kid's face like he was going to do something. Once again, Luka Doncic, you are the softest dude in the NBA, dude. You are one of the softest freaking guys in the league. And you're going to go nose to nose with somebody? You're going to go chest to chest? See, this is what I'm talking about with these guys. Like, no one respects you for doing that. No one's looking at you like, yeah, Luka Doncic ain't backing down. Because that's what the announcer said. Yeah, Luka Doncic is not going to back down. Back down from what? Back down from what? I don't understand what you're talking about. Luka Doncic, we've seen flop, lay on the floor for minutes, roll around, throw. I mean, it's the same thing we say for LeBron James. LeBron James will spend the entire basketball game crying and moaning, flopping all over the court, rolling around the floor, playing peekaboo. Then he'll dunk the basketball and start flexing on people. And start being like, yeah, man, dude, you look ridiculous. You look like a straight clown. You're a corny-ass dude. This is Luka Doncic. Dude, you flop up and down the court all game long. You're crying and moaning all game long. You're soft and sensitive. You don't play no defense. Like I said, you're always crying and moaning. But then someone does something, and then you want to be a tough guy. Now you're a tough guy when you're load managed with a sprained finger at the beginning of the season. You were out with a sprained finger. A sprained finger. So you're telling me that if Luka Doncic would have got punched in his mouth right there, that dude wouldn't have crumbled up into nothingness? That dude would have crumbled up, man. Like some old newspaper. You know the old newspaper that hangs around for a long time? Like you guys have probably maybe saved old newspaper clippings. Them things get brittle, right? Excuse me, guys. That's Luka Doncic. He would have turned into nothingness. I don't get these guys. Dude low managed with a sprained finger. Dude's always hurt. But then you want to try to get tough and go nose to nose with some young kid. Like he did something. That wasn't a dirty play. He wasn't trying to hurt you or do anything. Like I said, cheap to you. It was a basketball play. Once again, these guys don't like basketball being played against them. They don't like hard fouls. They don't like defense being played against them. They don't want physicality. But then they'll turn around and say, yeah, we could play in any era. We could play in any era. I don't know, these guys, they're just haters. We could play in any era. No, you couldn't. You're giving us the proof that you couldn't. It's all right there. So once again, Luka Doncic is a straight clown. Like I said, I have zero respect for Luka Doncic. I respect his game, man. And I respect his skills and what he could do on the basketball court to a degree. But I'm not rooting for that clown. I'm not buying his jersey. None of this stuff, man. Like I said, to watch him is hard to do. He's a highlight guy. That's all he is, a highlight dude. You can't watch full games, Luka Doncic. You can't do it, man. And like I said, guys, the Lakers, between LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic, who wants to watch these guys? DeAndre Ayton, like Marcus Smart. Like, who wants to watch these floppers out there? I mean, these guys are just a bunch of weirdos, man. I'm not trying to watch these dudes play basketball, so I feel bad for the Lakers fans right now. Because I get it, the Lakers are looking good on paper, right? They got a really good record. I think they're number 2 in the Western Conference, right? They're 1-7 in a row. But you still got LeBron James there. You still got Luka Doncic there playing that style of basketball. You still got Austin Reeves there doing his Austin Reeves crap. Like I told you guys, they combined for 26 free throws, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. The entire Pelicans team combined for 20, guys. 1 foul between them. They went 8 for 19 from three-point range. Now, something else, I don't want the video to go too long, but something else that I know you guys have talked about and pointed out in the comment section. I've seen other people talk about this in videos. The NBA, I even saw Ron Harper send a tweet out towards the beginning of the season, what he noticed. And I'm trying to look into the numbers here, but I can't find the totals. But if you look at some of these games, guys, what the NBA has turned into just this year alone, because of the rule change that they made, is all free throws and three-pointers, guys. I want you guys to think about something. Last night, I wrote this down, guys. The Lakers shot 41 threes. 41 threes, guys. All right, doesn't sound that bad, does it? Or 41 threes? Yeah, it is kind of bad, though. 41 threes. And they shot 39 free throws. So when you think about the game as a whole, right? 41 threes you had to watch last night, and 39 free throw attempts just from the Lakers side of things. Just the Lakers side of things. So when we talk about a lot of these games, I saw a game last night. I think it was a Sixers game, right? It was like a Sixers game. It went to like overtime. It might have been the Celtics versus Sixers. You had this dude from the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard, dropped 40. You had some dude, maybe it was the Hawks that played the Sixers, and you had that kid, Johnson, score 40. Everyone's dropping 40. And he shot 24 free throws, this kid. But what I'm saying is that I saw one of those games where both teams combined to shoot over 80 threes. It was like 40-some threes for one team and like 40-some for another team. And they combined to shoot over 70 free throws, both teams. Both teams shot like 30-some free throws. So you're talking about between the 3-pointers and free throws, that's all you're getting now. It's 3-pointers and free throws. Before, it was just mostly 3-pointers being chucked up. We're like, yo, all these threes are getting chucked up. But now, teams are getting free throws and shooting threes. So it's like, remember we used to think like, oh, the teams that chucked up a lot of threes, they weren't getting to the free throw line as much. You would think that traditionally, right? You would think that in a traditional sense, if you're taking a lot of deep shots, you're not really going to get fouled as much, right? You're not going into the paint, into the lane. So the contact is not really being there for you. Nope. Now teams are shooting 40, 50 threes and getting 30, 40 freaking free throws at the same time, man. It doesn't matter. It's just weird stuff. I told you. Guys are getting every little touch foul. They're calling it, man. And for some teams, I saw a game last night, guys, where one of the teams shot what? It might have been almost 40 free throws last night when the team shot. The other team shot 13. It was like 39 free throws or 41 free throws to 13. I'm like, what the hell are we doing here? Like, how is that entertaining to watch? Along with all the 3-point shots and misses that we're seeing going up. So like I said, last night the Lakers shot 41 threes and 39 free throws, guys. I mean, my goodness, man, to beat the Pelicans by 12, 13 points, whatever the hell it was, not impressive. The Lakers are not contenders, guys. They are not. LeBron James continues to do LeBron James stuff, load manage and lollygag out there on the court. We're going to do another video on that. We're going to talk about that clown and why he was out. Weird stuff, man. But Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves continue to flop around the court and continue to be unwatchable and continue to get the benefits of treatment from these referees, man. I don't understand, like, why we're congratulating guys or, you're giving these guys, like, I just don't understand. Like I said, man, like how you're giving these guys all these free throws when they're just flopping around and goodness gracious, man. They're not earning these free throws, man. They're just giving these guys this stuff, man. It's just nonsense. Hard to watch. So once again, you guys know the deal, man. These are the facts, man. 39 free throws to the Pelicans, 20 just to beat the lowly Pelicans. The worst team, if not one of the worst, if not the worst team in the NBA. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.